rise and rise again until lambs become lions.
The first rule of success is to have a vision. You see, if you don't have a vision of where you go, and if you don't have a goal where you go, you drift around and you never end up anywhere. So I was very fortunate that I stumbled onto my vision. I couldn't see myself becoming a farmer or a worker in a factory or anything like that, even though my parents wanted me to stay there and have a normal life. But that was their vision, not mine. My vision was totally different. I felt that I was born for something special, for something unique, for something big. The high-rises, the huge bridges, the 6-lane freeways. I don't want to be around here with these little farmhouses, these little buildings. That's where I want to be. And I said to myself, wow, this is the blueprint for my life. This is exactly what I want to do. Do you know how great it felt that I knew where I was going? Imagine the majority of people don't know where they're going. I knew where I was going. That I'm going to become this bodybuilding champion, just like him. So it was just a question of how do you do it? I was so relieved, because when you have a goal, when you have a vision, everything becomes easy. I said, why is it that you're working out so hard? 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day, and you have always a smile on your face. And I told people all the time, I said, because to me, I'm shooting for a goal. In front of me is the Mr. Universe title. So every rep that I do gets me closer to accomplishing that goal, to make this goal, this vision turn into reality. And it was because I had a goal. So let me tell you something, visualizing your goal and going after it makes it fun. You've got to have a purpose no matter what you do in life. You've got to have a purpose.
Ready to shoot. There's no substitute for hard work. I'm going to make something out of myself, and it's going to be so good it's bad. This idea and this notion that you can be anything you want, you can accomplish anything you want, right? We hear that. You've heard that. The thing that has worked for me
First rule of
is to
success
remember
is to have a vision.
I leave home like you guys left home. I'm ready to tackle the world, get after it, achieve my dreams and goals, crush it by 22, 23 years old. Now I got to move back in with my mom and dad. But wait a second, this is not supposed to be my future. It never happened. What do I know now? What do I do? The point comes where you hear that voice, big runs over. You're done. What this also helps me do, at some point, you got to be tired of not being number one. And you're always going to have haters. You do a lot of shit. And I say, yes, it's my ambition. Of course, why not? I can do it. Yeah, I love what I do. And not only that, but in what world do we not work every day? I was written off. I was like, and when my back is against this thing, then there's nowhere to go. But that way. That's it. And I got to go that way. And I don't give a fuck who is in front of me. They're not going to stop me. I could have all these ambitions, and I have one moment. In this moment, it was a defining moment. I could either tell him, no, I'm done. He'd give the signal, match is over. Or, let's keep going. We have this decision. I said, no, let's keep going. I'm not going to let this opportunity go by without giving it my all. As you guys know, there's nothing you can't accomplish.
99% of people are not willing to do what it takes to make their dreams come true.
One of my greatest inspirations or things that I would feed off of basically was just people not believing in the cloud of doubt that kind of I felt come over my head and wanted to just prove everybody wrong. You know what I mean? I wanted to make it, and I was going to make it regardless of what anybody said.
Forget the ability. To achieve in life, you need something extra inside you. A dynamo that says, I'm going somewhere.
Listen to that. Never give in. Never give in. Never, never, never.
Don't be afraid to try whatever, even if the idea in the beginning is stupid. Yeah. You know, because a lot of ideas in beginning stages, you know, they're not always the greatest.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you know,
Don't be afraid to fail, basically, to get somewhere else, to get on the journey.
absolutely. Yeah. So if you say one thing that's going to spark another thing to lead to a better thought.
Yeah.
Never give in. Never give in. Never, never, never. But carry on the struggle.